Hi everyone, my name is Tife, your forever host on this platform. So this episode or this session, we're going to be discussing some questions. Here are some questions that I have that are related to what we'll be discussing so far on the platform. Someone said, "Hi Tife, hello. I want to ask, must the man always be the financial provider?" Okay, yes, he must always be the financial provider. Yes, he must always be the financial provider because he is the head of the home, and the head is supposed to lead in every aspect when it concerns the family, spiritually, emotionally, physically, financially, and every other aspect of the home. But then again, all men are not equal. Sometimes the woman step up, and the woman stepping up, that doesn't mean she got married to a jobless man. A woman stepping up is in the case whereby the man loses job, or the man is going through some financial constraints, then the woman steps up or steps in rather. So yes, the man should always be the financial provider. But then again, I think this is where men are fighting for 50-50 in relationships or marriages. I don't know why they are doing that fight. I really do not understand, because I don't know why a man would just want to wake up a day and say, "I want to split bills with my woman." The truth is that if as a man you are vulnerable to your partner knows when you are limited in some aspects. When she knows that, okay, my man is broke this period, I need to step in. Because this can only happen when you talk to your partner. I don't know, African men, you guys are so uptight. You guys, I don't know. I think it has always been like that because then it is the women do not have a life of their own. They live for their husband. So the men controls, do this, do that, and all of that. But now things have changed. Yeah, things have changed. The men have also realized that we women can do a lot of things. Even the women ourselves, we have realized that we can also do a lot of things. We have learned to be industrious, to pursue our career, to better our lives. So when you as a man, you have refused, I think it's only when a man has refused to see his woman in this light that he will now say, "I cannot be vulnerable around my woman," because this is supposed to be your partner. We are helpmates. Do you understand? We are supposed to help you, and helping you means whenever you are down, we will raise your head up. Whenever things are going slow for you, we'll step in and we'll assist. So I was talking to someone, and the person was like, when a man says we should split bills, or when we are saying we should split bills, are we saying that, okay, the man will pay for rent, then the woman will pay for foodstuffs, we get foodstuffs in the house. The man will pay for light, then the woman will pay for water. So what now happens when the man cannot afford to pay for the rent? Does it mean we'll be sleeping on the streets, living on the streets? Nothing like 50-50 should be it. And I don't know why we are discussing. Because I'm just wondering, why are we talking about splitting 50-50 bills? Definitely, someone will earn more than the other, right? So how do you get to split it? But this is where I always talk about a man being vulnerable. Let your woman have access to you. When a woman has access to you, she knows where and when to step in. For instance, now, you as a man, I know you men like to act like it's fine, your masculinity behavior is there. You are the king of the jungle. No one is contesting that title with you. No one wants to take your kingdom from you. But the point is, you were the king goes to the queen, and discuss with the queen, get the queen's idea, gain strength from the queen. Do you understand? So as a man, let's be vulnerable to your partner. Let us know your low moments. Stop being so uptight. I've seen men say, me crying in front of my wife. Why? Me where she dey see as a man. So crying in front of your wife doesn't make you less of a partner. The truth is that I don't know if your woman, me now, I love my man being vulnerable, and I'm sure a lot of women love that. Without access to our man, the man tells us everything. And when a man tells a woman everything, a woman will only know where and when to come in. Do you understand? For instance, now let's say, as a man, you should let your woman know how much you earn. I don't know where this idea is coming of. Don't tell your woman how much you earn. No. Once she knows how much you earn, she wants to be billing you. Once a woman knows how much you are earning now, she wants to squander your money. Want to squander it. What is it that they want to squander? I do not understand. Because if a woman is particular about her home, because I know a sensible woman wants the growth of the family, and if a woman wants the growth of the family, she will know where and when, or how to put the money into good use. So for instance, now your wife does not know you're capable of, because you're always coming through. Even when you borrow the money to pay the bills, we don't know, because you did not tell us. So now that you did not tell us, now how are we supposed to know that you are going to do stuffs? Do you understand? I think men should learn to speak with their woman. Stop taking these discussions outside. Your woman should even know you more than your friends do. Yes, because this is your partner in everything. The moment you took that vow, things have changed. So as a man, please learn to discuss, learn to be intimate. Being intimate with your wife doesn't mean just all about having sex. Being intimate with your partner is giving your partner access to you completely. Let them be there at your lowest moment, at your low moment, or at your high moment. Let them experience it. Stop acting like you are immortal. Do you understand? You are not immortal. So if as a woman, I know what my husband is capable of doing, I know when to step in and support. Because except I'm not working, do you understand? Except I don't have a means of income, then I'm caged. I can't do a lot of things. I only support my man mentally and psychologically. But when I can help my man financially, why should I not? So let's say this month now, my husband cannot pay the rent. Because I earn as well, I should be able to pay our rent. Yes. And so men will be like, borrow me the money, I will pay back. Once you say you are borrowing money, you of course borrow, you will have to pay back. Yes, you have to pay back. But that's even aside. But as a woman, I'm also working and I'm seeing my husband struggle to pay bills. I don't think it's okay for me to keep quiet. I will assist my man when necessary. So nothing like 50-50. What I think we should be discussing, in fact, you don't have to be discussing, because a sensible woman knows this, that whenever our husbands have issues financially, I come in. So I think as a woman now, because we are splitting bills in the house now, I can't just go out and stock the house with food stuff because I can afford to, or because we have said that this is Daddy Michael or Daddy Toby that will stock that will pay for food stuff. I'll now relax. Then I'm gonna be eating out because it's not my own duty to stock the house with food. I don't understand. Or because my husband have said he will be the one paying rent, so money just to pay the light bills. So when he cannot afford to pay the rent, me and you will now beg the landlord, please, just give us some time, we'll soon pay. When I know I can afford to pay the rent, or when the light is off and because I cannot afford to renew the light, my husband will now be sleeping outside because we are splitting bills. So whenever there's light in the house, I'll come back home. I do not get. So nothing like splitting bills. The man is supposed to be the financial provider of the house, but the woman should also support. It's automatic. Like, our parents have done this. Our mother supported our fathers, and we did not even know. The house went well. The house was going smoothly. Do you understand? So, as a woman, we are supposed to assist our husband, and you can only assist our husband when our husband let us know what is going on in their lives. That's it. Nothing like 50-50. Nothing like 50-50. Please, if you have another opinion or another view about this, please share it in the comment section. You can let's discuss this. Let us know what you think about sharing bills 50-50. Let us know what you think about couples sharing bills, because I don't know how you guys are sharing bills actually. I don't know how you are sharing bills. I don't know. I do not know how you guys are sharing bills. So someone said, is it normal for your partner to involve their mother in everything? Very wrong. Yes, it's very wrong. I'm sure your parents gave you the foundation of life. They taught you while you were growing. So those things that you've learned from your parents is only okay to put into use when you get married. Yes, or when you have a relationship, rather, because how would you spend over 20 years with your family, with your parents, and you've not learned one or two? How is that possible? You've not learned from people around you, from the society, from the community, you've not learned, even from school, you've not learned anything. Then you will now be involving your mother in everything you are doing. And it's making make sense. You spent years, your parents raised you, and you also raised yourself. So you do not think you've gotten that freedom, or you've passed the stage of going back to your mother for advice every time. No, it's very wrong. It's very wrong. Well, there are times that you need an elder's advice for things, but that is on rare occasions. It's not like I said every time you run to your mother for advice. She has raised you. Your parents have raised you. Your father has raised you. Your siblings, the community have raised you. Whatever you have learned so far is enough for you, and you keep learning. And there are other ways to learn. So it's not normal for a man to involve their mother in everything. It's very, very wrong. Let your mother rest now. She has been raising you since you were a child. She has been training you. So all this training is not enter your head. Like, you're not even, please, it's okay. At this point of you two, at the point at which you think you are a man, you're man enough to have a woman, then please make it make sense. That point that you have realized that I'm a man now, I want to have a woman, I want to start a family. That point, you should know you have grown. You can decide on your own. You can make decisions and be accountable for it. So it's at that point of you knowing that, okay, I'm an adult, I have grown. That is when you should have a partner. Yes. I mean, I've grown, like you've grown in every area as well. You're not going to having a partner if you don't have a job or a means of income. So that's it. So I'm going to stop here for now, so that it's not make our videos to be too long, because our last video was over 30 minutes and I don't know, you could not upload it. So so these 3 questions: must the man always be must the man always be the financial provider? Yes, please. Yes, please. We the women, we are helpmates. We are to support you, because of course there are low moments and all of that. There are times that you cannot afford to do it, and we can only help you, please, if you are vulnerable. if we have access to you, you cannot be uptight and you expect us to know what's wrong with you, because I don't know. So I like to tell my partner everything. So if you tell your partner everything, your partner, you should be able to tell your partner that, babe, I'm so down and all of that. Please learn to be vulnerable around your partner. And to the women too, I think your partner should be your closest friend even than your palace. So we'll stop here for now. Yes, that's it. So thank you so much for joining us. I remain your host on this platform. So Simply. Do have a wonderful week. Bye.